expectations from Western, as far as integrating technology on campus? What do you expect to see?
Well, I just noticed that there's new computers in the Bernard Center, I think, or the library has new computers. I mean, it's like a technology-savvy world, you know what I mean? If we don't catch up, other schools are going to have that one up on us, So we should definitely integrate technology into schools.
What type of classroom environment do you guys find most beneficial as far as size and things like that?
Well, in my major, we have really small class sizes for like maybe max 20 people in a class, and that's what I appreciate that because the professors that I know, they really get to know you and get to care about you, and like they'll do anything for you.
I don't like when I go, because I have a music appreciation class, and it's just in this huge lecture hall with tons of people, and it just seems so impersonal that way. So smaller the better.
Is that Dan Jacobson?
I don't know. It's jazz, pop and jazz. I don't remember his name.
Because he's on the Millennial Project.
Oh, is he?
What do you guys think about team-oriented and group-oriented activities in class?
I know you have to learn how to work with people. It's just like a basic part of life. But I hate them because more often than not, I will want to, I will be more ambitious with a project than other people in my group will, and I have standards, and I want everyone in my group to meet them. And more often than not, especially when you're assigned in groups, you're not going to meet that standard all the time.
Yeah. And I think people groan whenever professors are like, no, get in a small group and discuss it, whatever. But it really helps to feed off of what other people say, too. Because, I mean, it genuinely gets the clockwork going, gets it going.
What do you think your biggest challenge has been in college? Or will be in the future?
Honestly, time management.
Yes.
And that is I try not to be the stereotypical college student who makes everything last minute, but I do all the time. And it's awful. And I guess hopefully I'll get better.
Time management still is a problem. I mean, I'm a senior and I still put things off to the very last minute. So I don't know how to fix that.
Yeah. No solutions there.
That's been the #1 answer.
Yeah. Why not?
How involved in extracurricular, social or academic activities have you been, in school?
Involved because I'm a music minor and a theater minor, so I was in choir for a long time, and I auditioned for all the plays and stuff with them, and all the classes just have so much outside work involved. That takes up most of the time, and we're both in sororities.
Yeah.
So we got that, and the theater thing, and film stuff.
Same. I'm also on student advisory board for the theater. I work at the theater. I have a ton of other jobs. And I just like to stay involved. I love being involved with
The more involved, the better.
Yeah.
Do you guys think it's important to have living areas on campus that are specifically focused on building academic communities for specific majors? Like, for instance, like engineering has a house on campus. Do you think that's something that's important?
No, I don't really. Yeah, honestly, I don't think it is important because
you're keeping the same group of people just tight knit with each other, and they're not meeting anybody else. So I think it kind of sets it back.
Agreed. I know a lot of people in my major only hang out with people in my major, and I value my friendships with people with other majors because they bring something different. I know about theater. I don't need 60 other people who know about theater.
How involved are your parents in your college career? know anything, what should they know?